Well, hello. I've been asked to do the little takeaway for this week, and I think the thing that I took away from Sunday's sermon was just Brother Cliff did a great job explaining how the Jewish nation has somehow, through their traditions and through just unbelief and stiff-neckedness, that was a word that Cliff made up for the life groups, by the way, but through their traditions, they had basically taken God and just placed him in their own manageable box. And just to be honest with you, they pretty much believed that God was a guy in the back somewhere in a room in a box in a place that they called the temple. And they had the market on God. And we read those things and we think, well, I never do that. But it became perfectly clear to me how often I do it myself. Just this Friday. You may not know, but I've been suffering since June with a pinched nerve in the bottom of base of my spine. And so it finally got to the point where it was just not, I couldn't manage the pain, and I was just not able to function. So anyway, I went to the neurosurgeon, and in my mind, it seemed like a pretty easy surgery compared to a radical one my wife had several years ago. So in my mind, I basically said, well, I understand this, and I wasn't very fearful and so forth. So that night, I went to prayer, and I was just worshiping the Lord and thanking him for raising my confidence and giving me some hope. And it just seemed just as clear as can be. These words just appeared in my mind, and it said basically, would you be worshiping me with the same fervor and the same zeal if the doctor that I had chosen was an old blind guy that had to get one molecule off the back of your brain and his only tool was a shovel? Well, certainly, my hope may be lower, but what the Lord made clear to me was whether it's an easy surgery, I think, from the doctor that we planned, or a hard one. My trust is not in the doctors. My trust should be in the Lord, not a God that I have basically put in a box and made manageable. So that's what I took away from the sermon this Sunday, and I hope that you'll think about that and have a great day today. So long.